The Boy Who Cried Wolf. Listen to the story and learn English. Once upon a time, in a quaint village nestled between rolling hills and lush meadows, there lived a mischievous boy named Milo. Milo was known for his spirited nature and boundless energy, but he also had a penchant for exaggeration and storytelling. One sunny morning, as Milo tended his father's sheep on the outskirts of the village, he felt a sudden urge to break the monotony of his task. Gazing at the serene landscape around him, an idea struck him like a bolt of lightning. I wonder what would happen if I cried out for help? Milo thought mischievously, grinning to himself. With a mischievous glint in his eye, he cupped his hands around his mouth and shouted at the top of his lungs, "Wolf! Wolf! Help! There's a wolf attacking the sheep!" Hearing Milo's frantic cries, the villagers dropped their work and rushed to the pasture with concern etched on their faces. They found Milo doubled over with laughter, clutching his sides as tears streamed down his cheeks. "There's no wolf, Milo, you rascal," scolded old Farmer Johnson, shaking his head in disbelief. Milo couldn't contain his laughter as the villagers returned to their homes, muttering about the boy's pranks. Satisfied with his successful trick, Milo resumed his duty of watching over the sheep, his mind already plotting the next prank. Days passed, and Milo's trickery became the talk of the village. Whenever he spotted the slightest opportunity, he would call out, "Wolf! Wolf!" and watch with glee as the villagers came running, only to discover his deception. However, one fateful day, as Milo lounged lazily under a shady tree, he noticed a dark shadow creeping over the hills. His heart skipped a beat as he realized it wasn't his imagination this time. "Wolf! Wolf!" he screamed desperately, his voice trembling with fear. But the villagers, tired of Milo's constant pranks, ignored his cries, dismissing them as another one of his jokes. Meanwhile, the wolf descended upon the unsuspecting flock, its hungry eyes fixed on the sheep. Milo's heart raced as he watched helplessly, regretting his past actions. The wolf pounced, scattering the sheep in all directions, leaving chaos and devastation in its wake. Realizing the gravity of the situation, Milo dashed towards the village, tacked hairs streaming down his face. "Help! Please, someone help!" he pleaded desperately, hoping against hope that someone would come to his aid. This time, the villagers, who had grown weary of Milo's tricks but couldn't ignore his genuine distress, sprang into action. Armed with sticks and tools, they raced towards the pasture, their faces set with determination. Arriving just in time, they chased away the wolf, saving the remaining sheep from certain doom. Milo stood amidst the chaos, his shoulders slumped in guilt and remorse. "I'm sorry, I'm so sorry," he muttered tearfully as the villagers comforted him. Farmer Johnson placed a comforting hand on Milo's shoulder, his eyes reflecting a mixture of forgiveness and wisdom. "Milo, you've learned a hard lesson today," Farmer Johnson said gently. "Your pranks may have amused you, but they cost us dearly. Trust is fragile, and once broken, it's not easily regained." Milo nodded solemnly, his heart heavy with regret. From that day onwards, Milo vowed never to deceive others for amusement. He became known not for his pranks, but for his diligence and honesty in tending to the sheep, earning back the trust and respect of his fellow villagers. And so the tale of Milo, the boy who cried wolf, spread far and wide, teaching generations the invaluable lesson of honesty and the consequences of deception.
If you find this video interesting, please hit the subscribe button to motivate me to make more similar videos.